just watch and see how accurate this can be, especially whenever you want to make a good trade and close everything you have as profit. Like, we have a journey that goes like this and started coming back into this, and the next that took place from here, and finally tried to stop but reverse to a point like this. So if you are to trade and you finally want to find out how possible this can be, how sure are you and how real can this be? Can I work with this? Can this be possible? If you are a good trader, I want to show you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself. In a condition like this, let me just put like 1 hour time frame. In a condition like this, what are you to trade if you are allowed to place a trade in such state? What will be your entry point? Will it be entry point of this, or will you trade like this? Or how will you place this? These are some of the things that you should find out if actually you want to make a good trade. And I will take you once again to a day trend. In such a state, what will you be doing? Will you be trading this candle as a bearish? Will you be trading this candle as a continuation of this, or will you be trading it with this direction? These are some of the simple things that people don't really consider before placing trade. And once you don't put up all those things, it becomes a difficult task for you to place trade and possibly make profit. All right, my name is GDFX. In this video, I want to open your eyes a little. I want to give you 2 things that you can apply and you can make profit. I want to help you to detect possibly the right move that can help you to place your trade and close almost all your entries with profit. Remember that whatever we are doing here, we are doing it to assist somebody. We are doing it to help some people who have the knowledge, but they can't create strategies that they can add to their knowledge. So that is the essence of creating these videos. My name is GDFX. Please, I want to beg you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done that. Remember that subscription is not it's not a paid program. You're not going to pay for it. You just to touch it and you are good to go. All right, now let's move down to what we have for the day. I'll be adding few things that will help you to detect, to predict how this market will move, and I'm going to be dropping a line that will show you the future of this market and what this market should have looked like, and why you will have seen, or why you can see some of the reasons you fell and why you succeed. And I'll keep saying this: the entry point of sell and the entry point of buys are almost the same thing. The problem is that you wanted to go this way and the market reversed to this point. So the possibilities of this market breaking to your direction is the failure that you're having. If all that you place went to your direction, that means you are successful. But anyone that goes contrary to what you expected, that is the loss we have in the market. All right, let's put up a few things that will help us to get exactly what we want. Now, to start with, I'll be adding the first moving average. This time I'll be adding moving average 12. Someone may ask me, why do you always like moving average? If you want to find out what the market is doing in the now, and you don't have Bollinger Band, you don't have MACD, you don't have average directional index, movement index, I don't know what you are looking for. All right, so those that know me knows that I love candlestick pattern and I enjoy moving averages, because once I have moving average, I have my MACD, I can supplement it with any other thing. But the key move that I enjoy so much is my moving average. It depends on how you are trained and who trained you. All right, so the second one I will be using is moving average 21. This time I'll be changing a color to something that I can see, since I'm using a white screen. Remember that this thing I have here is applicable. You can apply it on your smartphone, your iPhone, or whatever you are using, even if it is tablet, every moving average remains the moving average. The difference is that you may not have it in a screen like this, except you place your phone under landscape, like you have something like this and you have something like this. So what it means is that the lines you'll be seeing on your phone that will be going like this, when you have this, will only move in this direction. You get that? So from here to here is the only thing you can see from here to here. So sometimes when the screen is shifting, when you are backtesting, sometimes this place will cover a lot of lines, while this place will not cover much. What I mean is that what starts here and ends here will start here and ends here. So you will see wider pictures here than this place. Do you get that? So that is the essence. So when you are analyzing your trade using your smartphone, sometimes for you to see the clear picture of the day, please take note of this. It's better you put your screen in this format, which is place your phone on a landscape like this, so that you'll be able to see what the market is doing, mostly at the end of this place and the touching in the point like this. Because sometimes when you have your, let me just use this one as an example, sometimes when you have your RSI in this form, and your RSI will also come with a line, let me change this color, please bear with me, will also come with a line in this like this. So once you have something like this, you know what that means, that if this thing will touch here and come back and touch here and come back and touch here and come back and touch here and come back. But if it is only on your smartphone and you have only something like this, that is to say that the MACD or the RSI will be somewhere here. So this thing that showed you the whole lines and the whole move will only come to this point and touch here. You only see two lines like this, making it difficult for you to see the divergence, the lower lows and higher highs in the previous market. So by so doing, it becomes so difficult for you to detect the actual move of the market. And sometimes when the market touched in the oversold levels, sometimes it will be difficult for you to see it, because the more you are backtesting, the more this thing will be shifting, especially when you are using your portrait position in your smartphone. So when you want to do the analysis, especially your morning analysis, that because every 12 a.m., depending on your time, on your geographical zone, your own GMT, you know, every 1 a.m. at midnight, a candle closes in a dead trend. So if that candle closes in a dead trend, if you are to make profit and dictate the actual current and the actual move of the market and predict accurately what the market may look like, there is a need for you to change and turn your screen to be in this format. And when that happens, it gives you clearer opportunity. It gives you clearer opportunity for you to see what the market will look like. Do you get that? What the market will look like. All right, let's forge ahead. Sorry for that if that was not necessary, especially based on the level you operate. So sorry for taking your time in that area. Now I have these few things here. In these few things I have here, some of you are familiar with this, some of you are already good in this. Someone asked me, why do you always talk about this? I keep talking about this because until I see good number of people making profit using my strategies, I will not stop talking about this, because some don't know that what we are doing is what they need to do and make profit. Do you see this? Do you see what I just drew now? Do you see this? This is your entry point and your closing point. Let me put this again. This is the ranging market. Here is where the market crossed. And again, when this market crossed, this was the next place the market came together again. So after breaking out from here, on a normal note, your TP should be, your takeoff profit, your entry point should be here, and your TP should be here. As simple as that. You have closed your market. You have you have been able to catch a spike and close your trade without any interruption. Do you get that? Do you get that? Your entry point is here and your TP is here. Just this. From here, you are good to go. So once you do this, please don't be in a hurry to enter for a buy at this point, because if you are checking for your buy, there is always for you to see why this thing end here. And if this thing will end here, there is a need for you to know that they will test the strength of the market, which we call the momentum of the market. They will test it for not less than 3 times. After that 3 times, the market will now make a move in a proper direction. Get it and get it straight. I will be showing you some of the things that will have happened in this market had it been you followed it in this direction, as I promised earlier. Now this is our day trend. This is our day trend, and this is the trending candle. So we'll map out some things that will help us to see actually where the market was. Let's see. Let's change this line to be blue. Let's make it to be bold so that we'll be able to detect it immediately. Good. This is the line. Now this is the line. Please be careful about this so that we'll not make mistake. And let's go with the trend lines. Let's change these trend lines to be let's make these trend lines to be, should I use red? Okay, let's take this blue. All right, let's make it to be bold enough so that we can be able to see it clearly. Now let's take from this direction. Let's take from this very direction. Good. Remember that what we are targeting is this very one here. This is the one we are targeting. So what is the essence of putting up those things? I am putting it up so that we can see what the market will have looked like had it been that you place your trade from this very direction. And the question is, let's assume that this is what you have in your market. Would this market you are seeing today, will it go to this very direction? All right, so let's see what this market is going to look like. Let's see what this market is going to look like, please. Let's see what this market is going to look like. I put this line on this very place. Let's see what this market is going to look like. Let's just see it now. Please remember to keep your eyes on this very place. Remember what we have here. Remember the dates. Remember the dates. Remember the dates. All right, let's watch and see what will be the outcome of this very market. Just watch and see what will have happened. Let's see how many times you have placed your trade and close with profit and close with losses. Let's see how many lines, how many times this thing will cross this line successfully and come back to this direction.
Incoming mail.
Let's see. Watch and see. Have you seen it? Let's zoom small. Let's zoom. Let's see what the market look like. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? So if you are to place your trade in this direction, are we on profit or are we on losses? Let's see our 4 hours time frame and see how accurate your market can be. If at all, you will be doing fine. Let's talk a little about this so that some people who think that they know or will not see that we are wasting our time. Now this is our trend line, and this trend line will be invalid if any of these things comes across to this point. If any of them touch over to this place, it makes it that this market is reversing partially using our 4 hours time frame. But now that this market is not changing and every move to touch these trend lines is proving about it, which means the market remains uptrend. So every of the reversal here you are seeing is a no-go area. Market remains in this direction. And now we'll have our horizontal line, which we used to place over the stop loss and the support zone to see where the market is ending, which gives the price the action to move either backward or upward. So watch over to this place here. This is the place, the direction of the market here and here and here. This one touched and end up with here lower lows, and again it forms another lower here, but not up to this place, making this market proving to us that the market is still moving up, have the momentum to move up. Even presently today, the only challenge that today market will have is just this very thing. So the market has the opportunity to close in next 4 hours as a bearish candle, as a bullish candle, possibly targeting somewhere here, targeting somewhere here. These are things you should know. And if this market for any reason should reverse, this is where it should be. So if you are to take your stop loss, this is where you should place your stop loss. But for you to catch a spike in this very zone, it's a no-go area. You only have scalping opportunities. But when you are talking about scalping opportunities, always remember that there is a resistance zone here that can frustrate your market. You should be very, very careful to observe all those things. Since it has broken up from this very place and other previous places, remember that this candle is still trending. As long as this candle is trending, in the next 4 good hours, you still have the opportunity to dictate the move of the market, and you only take your opportunities in your lower time frame, like 15 minutes. Your 15 minutes, if you check your 15 minutes candle, it will show you something clearer here, that this is where the market is. So this candle you are seeing here now is just breaking out from this place. And how should I place trade? If I'm to trade in this very market, you are to place trade immediately this market will close and open another one successfully. That is where you should place trade. What you are seeing here is similar thing to this place. So the candle you should trade is nothing more than this very one, which you should keep in mind that the market may pull back a little to test the strength of the market, after which it will move up in a good direction. Remember that we'll have a cross here. That is to show you that if you are to make good profits, always trade a breakout point. No matter how small the market can look like. Always trade a breakout point. Like here, if you trade here, you have this, and this is 15 minutes time frame, which means each of these candle here represents almost 15 candles. Each of them represents almost 15 candles. So if you successfully take one candle here, you have taken 15 candles in 1 minute time frame. This one is 50, which is 30 candles, and here. So with this, from here to here, you have successfully taken 1 hour candle, which is 60 candles, just from here to here, successfully, without being caught with a spike. Why? Because you were able to dictate the move of this market, the breakout of this place. It tested 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one, the market moved up. Remember what I keep telling you: market must first test the strength to confirm the momentum.